Hey everybody, this is James English, and tonight I am making some beef stew. This is one of my favorite fall and winter recipes. It's full of just meat, vegetables, potatoes, broth, and it's one of those things on a cold day that, you know, if you come back from your bike, you're freezing cold, cook some beef stew in the pressure cooker, turns out nice and tender, just delicious meal to have this time of year. Okay, we've got our pan heating up with some oil in it. We're going to throw in about a pound of stew meat. Get that browning. I'm going to throw in a whole onion, diced up. That cooking with the meat. So once the meat is browned up, I'm going to transfer it into my pressure cooker that's been heating up and let it cook a little bit more in here. All that onion in there. Once I've transferred the meat out, I'm going to put the heat back on the pan. I'm going to put in about 4 cups of beef stock. Just deglaze the pan a little bit, get all that meat and onion off the bottom. Stir that around, scrape the bottom off, make sure we get everything up off the bottom of the pan. Don't leave any flavor out. Once I've heated the stock through and scraped the pan, I'll put the stock in with the meat and onions. Then we're going to throw in a bunch of carrots, diced up. I like to use the baby carrots. I have little kids, so the baby carrots go in the spoons a little bit easier. I'm going to set the pressure cooker lid on there. And we're going to set it to go for 20 minutes. So once I get everything in the pressure cooker and start that cooking, I'm going to turn on my potatoes over here. I've got 4 potatoes that I've diced up, and I'm going to get them cooking so they're nice and cooked, ready to go in the stew. So the great thing about beef stew is you can actually vary it every time. So today I'm going to put in some Brussels sprouts that I've quartered up, and then some zucchini and some yellow squash. I'm just going to throw these in a pan, give them a quick boil, so they'll be ready to put in as the stew's done at the end. So when my spuds are done, just throw those in the colander, drain those off. So with that, I'm going to strain out my veggies. And those are ready to go in the stew. Okay, here comes my favorite part, which is laying off the steam out of my pressure cooker. Okay, so now the pressure's released, we can take the lid off. A quick look inside of there. Delicious. Okay, so now I'm going to get my veggies and potatoes. And pour those in. There we go. There's a quick stir around. Okay, I'm going to put this on cook so we can cook a little bit longer and get some seasoning in it. Okay, bang in some salt and pepper here. That quick stir. At this point you can add some cornstarch too to make a little cornstarch slurry. It'll thicken it up a little bit. I prefer, if I'm eating clean, to not put that in. My kids like it a little thicker though. Okay, here we go. Time to eat some delicious beef stew. And there we have it. Bowl of beef stew.